Let's start this list with David Letterman himself. In a now infamous clip, this host acts like an absolute creep towards Jennifer Aniston. Not only does he ask her a series of intrusive questions, but he constantly edges closer and closer towards her, despite her obvious discomfort.
Forgive me if this is rude, I just want to try one thing.
Okay.
The horrible invasion of privacy culminates in Letterman sucking on Aniston's hair, then blaming her for the whole ordeal. On a later appearance, he complimented her outfit, then went on a tangent about her legs.
That's a tremendous outfit, and the reason that's a tremendous outfit is you have tremendous legs. Fantastic legs.
This interview between Affleck and Anne-Marie Loisque for the Canadian TV series Box Office is confusing, frustrating, and inappropriate. To start, Loisque is sitting on Affleck's lap, and he's acting drunk, problematically speaking to her in a French accent similar to her own.
These breasts are very firm, suspiciously firm. I mean, they are like two giant stones.
The video recently resurfaced, and people suggested Affleck was manhandling Loisque, but she insisted everyone was taking their actions out of context.
Should we do a Janet Jackson thing? Are you wearing your nipple ring? I don't know. I do that. You do the table.
Conan had an inappropriate moment with Nicole when she appeared on the show to talk about the X Factor, when Conan kept staring at Nicole's breasts. She had to cut him off and call him out, which caused the host to make a scene in front of everyone.
The way that I met Simon was they asked me to be a guest judge, Focus, Conan, to be, they asked me.
Finally, let's be real here for a
Speaking
second.
of-
You didn't think I was gonna look down there?
Around the time of the 2000 release of Oops, I Did It Again, Britney's chest was a subject of much debate, with many thinking she had implants. The interviewer boldly questioned her without any hesitation.
What do you think about breast implants, just in general?
Well, I think if that's what you want to do and that would make you happy, then I see nothing wrong with it. But I haven't done that.
This is why Britney has struggled the way she has. The media took so much advantage of her. Why would you ask an underage girl that type of question, especially on national TV, when she was only 16 here?
I think it's sad that people, think I've done that because that makes them want to go out. And, some of the fans that look up to me, they either think bad of me or they may want to go out and do that. But that's not my fault because the press started that.
Playboy model Sarah McDaniel can't keep her dress on during her interview on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Sarah spent the entire interview adjusting and lifting her strapless dress, while Colbert sat there completely uncomfortable.
Oh, we're gonna do two at the same time?
Well, yeah, because they're selfies. They're not. Can I get you some duct tape?
Colbert asked the model if she could teach him how to take the perfect selfie, but the two couldn't even finish the task because her dress refused to cooperate.
Are you cold? Are you cold?
No.
Do you want to? No. I would be cold if I was wearing that right now.
Colbert finally gave up and retrieved a paper towel from his desk and placed it gently over her. Letterman was lucky enough to invite Barrymore onto the show, which would take place on his birthday, as the actress had planned a special gift for him. She would do a little dance on his desk before flashing him with her back to the camera, giving him an up-close and personal view of her body. Letterman was understandably shocked when it happened, but told her that he couldn't thank her enough for doing it. To this day, it remains one of the most shocking moments ever seen on late-night TV, although it occurred so long ago that many of Barrymore's younger fans might not even know about it.
I want to challenge you.
Oh, shit.
I want to challenge you to a big dick contest.
I knew you.
Because I forgot mine at home.
Mark Wahlberg's interview on The Graham Norton Show went horribly wrong after he drank a bit too much backstage. While being interviewed, he couldn't keep his hands to himself and inappropriately began touching a guest and even sat on Graham Norton.
That's wrong. Wrong. Don't touch the man there.
This was more of a celebrity making a talk show host uncomfortable, but Conan O'Brien just couldn't take his eyes off of Miranda Kerr's dress, and when he gave her a compliment for it, he certainly didn't expect this response.
Thank you.
Yes, you look so beautiful. That is an incredible dress that you've been dipped into.
Thanks. Well,
with your tie.
What's that?
It goes well with your tie.
Yeah, we go very well together. Yes, let's get closer, shall we?
Tyra may have taken uncomfortable talk show moments to a whole new level while promoting the first Twilight movie. Tyra not only faked a horrible British accent to impress Robert Pattinson, but she asked him to bite her. Oddly enough, he went ahead and did it.
Did he leave a mark? Did you see a mark?
Boy band Mindless Behaviour appeared on The Breakfast Club in 2011. Although they were in their early teens at the time, Charlemagne pressed them about their sex lives. He suggested that they were sexually active, which they all looked shocked upon hearing.
Also, you guys recently opened up for Janet Jackson. How was that?
And y'all the age where y'all can sneak in her dressing room when she's getting dressed and she wouldn't trip. You know what I'm saying? They could see her naked and they wouldn't trip. They'd be like, oh, it's just them. She get dressed in front of y'all.
When Yi pointed out they were barely out of the teen stage, Charlemagne still doubled down on his claims.
Who gets the chick first?
Charlemagne was late to work the other day.
All of us.
Y'all run trains? Oh, yeah.
Come on, Charlemagne!
Listen, we're not gonna act like these guys are not having sex, okay?
When Jason Momoa appeared on Jimmy Kimmel to promote his new movie Slumberland, he had a surprise for the audience. He stripped down to a traditional Mallow attire on stage, which he had worn before while preparing for a movie role. And it got a big pop from the audience. Although Conan O'Brien has been with his wife for over 20 years, that doesn't stop him from occasionally creeping on his female guests. When Kat Dennings and Beth Behrs appeared on the show, O'Brien made a massive deal out of the fact that Behrs accidentally brushed past Dennings' breast and aggressively demanded that the clip be replayed.
I just touched your boob.
What? Roll that back! I didn't see that! Roll it back!
I'm sorry.
Roll it back!
Kathy Griffin is no stranger to pushing the envelope. Her weird behavior got Griffin banned from The Late Show with David Letterman for using foul language. But years later, he brought her back and she creeped Letterman out by undressing in front of him. Being weird is comedian Andy Dick's signature brand, but in 2007, he was sitting next to Ivanka Trump during an appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live, and he couldn't keep his hands off Ivanka. He even went as far as touching her leg.
Andy, don't touch Ivanka.
After being warned by Jimmy to stop, he touches her one more time, and Jimmy, along with security, physically drag Andy out of the studio. That's next level crazy, even for Andy Dick standards. Supermodel Heidi Klum made an appearance on The Tonight Show in 2003 to model Victoria's Secret's fantasy bra, as well as the matching panties, which together were worth a ridiculous $11 million. Of course, that all makes for must-see late-night TV, except for one little problem.
Oh no.
What's that?
My bra just broke. I just inhaled and it went knock.
Guests Martin Short and Jay Leno scrambled to fix it, before finally giving up, at which point Klum then told a 3-minute story about swimming with sharks. After the break, she made her big reveal and the goof made headlines across the globes.